Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you are doing good. As you could see from the thumbnail, today we'll be reviewing the new iPhone 17 Pro Max in the orange color. And this right here, we have um Cosmic Orange 256 gig. This is the 256 gig, but I think the maximum they have is a 2 terabyte. But yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, but some people really need it to, streamers and everything. Yeah. So without further talk, let's dive into it. Okay, so first, what I'm gonna talk about is, this, you see this right here is called plateau. This side right here is called plateau. It's like a cold chamber which help like keep the phone cool. When for people like be recording, and I don't, not only recording, but sometimes when you be using the phone, it get hot, right? And especially in the yeah, in the summer. Yeah, right now we're in winter, or I don't know, let's say spring, but yeah, in summer it can get hot sometimes. So this is pretty cool because they added this function on the 17 Pro Max because it's a performant phone, and yeah, it's really necessary so that it can be just getting hot anytime. Okay, so let's dive in. What you're gonna try to do first is head into your photos, and you choose a picture of, okay, take a picture of your choice, and what you do here is you press on this little thing. It's called 3D spatial photo. When you press on it, you see what it does. It's like it stays focused on. Yeah, we have Jamo on, so it stays focused on him, and I can just move around. You know. So the next setting you want to know is when you move to the settings, you go all the way down. Phone applications, okay. You scroll into new section of screen new encoder, because now when you get a call from a non-know, like, or let's say a non-saved number, what it's going to do is like the phone is like going to ring and ask you if it can answer for you, you know and it at the same time it's going to send a message to the caller saying, like, asking for the name and all this, so before he can transfer the call to you. So the next trick is hidden inside the battery side. You press on battery, you go to power mode, and yeah, you make sure you turn this on, adaptive power notifications, because what it does is when your battery usage is higher than usual, iPhone can extend your battery life by making performance adjustments such as lowering display brightness, allowing some activities to take longer, or turning on lower mode at 20%. So it helps with the battery life, you know what I mean? So um what we're gonna do next is go to the camera. Talk about the new camera features, because in the 17 Pro Max we have 48, yeah, I think 48 megapixel as the back, for the back camera, and the selfie camera has 18 megapixels, so which is way better than the previous iPhone. So what we're going to do here is you open your camera here, selfie, and as you can see, it does that without literally rotating your phone. You can zoom in, out. Yeah, it's way easier. And see what it does when you rotate the phone to it. It's like it's kind of adapt to the format. You don't need to do like settings before you can do that. You see what it is. So now you also get this new button up here, which have these two options: auto zoom and auto rotate. So you can set the what you can do here is like set the phone to auto zoom and auto rotate, so that maybe when you be filming a video, it's like, yeah, rotate on. It's like gonna be kind of automatic, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna try to explore next is go to the video side, not photo. You go to video. You see this new option up here. the grill. When you want to tap on it, you're gonna see, that's the best part I like about this new, because you have the dual capture, which allows you to record, like, see what I mean? How you have the selfie up here, and you have the the back camera on the other side, all at the same time, so we can record, especially for people doing like reacting videos and stuff like that. This like best for them. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go back to settings, hit camera settings, and you tap this camera format, and you make sure pro raw and resolution control is on, because now when you open the camera option, you see this up here. I says photo, not video, right? So when you type on it, you have format. I think it's randomly at F, but you can turn it to RAW, which is, and you have the resolution, so you can go to 48 mix MPs here for the better resolution for a picture. So that what it does is, when you take a picture and you go to photo, you up from down to up, and yeah, it's gonna show you the, you know what I mean. It's gonna show you like you see what I'm talking about here? Main camera. You see 48 megapixels. So it's what it does. Because if I took the picture with the 24 too, it would have been like different quality, but yeah, it's like still good, but yeah, still good looking, but yeah, different quality. So depending on the users, so if you want to get like better cameras, but the trick here is that 48 megapixel gives you heavier photos, so it's gonna take a lot of space in your storage. So you gotta check on that before using the photos. Okay, the next trick right here is, we're gonna talk about the zoom. On previous iPhones we had I think we had the zoom up to 25 megapixel, but on this one right here we have zoom up to 80. No, let's say 40. You know, it goes far. You can see up here. Yeah, I'm zooming on my table right now, the Python stuff. You see how we can go far. So the previous iPhones, they had 25 max, but this goes up to 40. So it's also a new trick for people like in taking pictures from far. You can zoom and yeah, take it from without going further. And by the way, if you really love this video till now, tap on subscribe, like the video for more content. Let's continue. Okay, so now what we want to do next year is, when you plug when you put your phone to charge, let's say you plug your phone, it shows you the level right now, and when the screen is locked, it shows you like how long it's going to take to fully charge, so that yeah, you can be more aware, and yeah, know about how long you got to wait for it. And when we head to the settings, in the battery settings, what we got? Okay, battery health normal. Okay, power mode. Yeah, we had adaptive power notifications on. It's not necessary, but yeah, depending on, you know yeah, because it helps save the energy of the battery and all that, which can allows you like long life for the battery. Now the next trick is, when you take a screenshot and it automatically opens up, you can now draw around anything on the screenshot, and in a couple of seconds your iPhone is instantly search the web for that thing. I just screen on the screen on the phone case. You know what it's showing me? Different stores from different sources. You got Facebook, Amazon, Instagram, and it's exactly the same color that they show. So depending on what you want, is I think is this also a best trick for people looking for products. Because you can just see something randomly on the net, and maybe it's gonna be long to go on Safari and tap for the thing, or I don't know, maybe you don't know the name. So what you do now is just take a screenshot, and you draw around the item you're looking for, and what the phone is gonna do. You see a result from Google, just slide from there and it's gonna show you, yeah, different sources where you can get it from. That's sweet, right? Yeah, this phone is super cool. Um, Another trick here is for the 17 Pro Max. What you can do here is for let's say if you open up files and you go to your downloads. Where's my files? You go, yeah, you open your files and browse or anywhere you want to go. What you want to do here is if you have any audio in here that you're trying to use as a ringtone, yeah, you can just use it here without buying anything like previously. Go to the iTunes store and everything. So what you can do is you save the audio in your files, and whenever you want, you can just from the files turn the audio to your ringtone, without having to pay or anything. Because on the previous iPhones, you had to go on iTunes store and purchase this song before you can be able to use it for, I don't know, ringtone or alarm tone. How it is. So the next trick we're gonna watch is the screen, the home screen. I mean, now that you got a custom ringtone, the new customization we have on the 17 Pro screen is first off, you tap and hold on anywhere in the screen. One, everything starts jiggling around. Tap on edit, please, sorry. And you want to go tap on what customize. What you have here, you have a lot of icons down here. You have default, you have dark, you have clear. They're all different. The best part is tinted. When you go to tinted, is which you can customize to any color. I think, yeah, you can also be you can also match to your phone's case. Yeah, depending on the case we got. Like this right here, we have the same color with the phone, so which is orange. Yeah, there's that option that you can just, okay, this for the icons to be bigger, so we just keep them regular size. The tinted, you can just put it to auto, which is better for me. Yeah, but depending on the people. I mean, yeah, you go to tinted and you put it in auto, and look how amazing it is. It's pretty cool, right? But the feature also work with Apple cases. If you, I don't think if you buy a case on Amazon, it's gonna take. Yeah, I mean, like the option to match with the phone color, with the phone case color. So you gotta have the case from straight from Apple. Yeah, you can't use other cases and it's gonna work. So that's the trick here. But yeah, before we continue, I'm gonna go back to the default customized screen so that we can keep, okay. So I hope y'all following me so far with the trips and everything. So what we're gonna try next is go to the camera so that I can show you better how to use it on video and stuff. See this side button right here is from the camera, but what you want to do is, if sometimes it can be off, so you gotta make sure is you head to the settings, you hit to the camera settings, and what camera control here. Right over here you have what, okay, you have single click to open camera, but you can also put it double click to open the camera. It's up to you. But yeah, when you can also customize, it's not only from the camera. You can use the button for code scanner and open any other app you want. Snap, you know, yeah, Instagram, yeah, whatever you want. But yeah, I think mostly is most people use it on camera, so which is also better because you're gonna see what's happening next. So what you do here is, okay, make sure this is on, press and hold camera control to open visual intelligence. So you gotta make sure that's on. So what you're gonna do is go back to the camera, or let's say, okay, from the home screen, you want to open the camera, I don't need to tap on it, so I just press on the side button and boom. So what is super cool with this button is um you can use it to, you can slide from left to right to zoom in, as you can see, and you double click on it to show, so that I can open you different options. You have zoom, depth, exposure, cameras, styles, tones. You press once to open any settings you want, and to go back you press it twice. It's not like hardly press, it's like slightly press. When you press, it's gonna vibrate a little bit, but that's also in settings, so you can set the sensibility of the touch, because some people feel like sometimes it's being too soft, or I don't know how I can say it, but yeah, you can set the sensibility inside the settings before you can start using it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You just use it right here and boom, boom. Zoom, cameras, press once. You see, it's pretty cool, eh? So yeah, yeah. You can also change the tone. Yeah, tone. I'm gonna keep it at zero. Regular style. You have style standard, standard, vibrant, amber, gold, rose gold. Whatever they have. We're gonna keep it as standard. Press twice, you go back, and we're gonna keep it on zoom, and that's it. And I love these options of the phone. If you go in the app, in the settings, you scroll all the way down to apps. You're gonna go to M, slide on the side to go there quick. M, and you go to music, and what we're looking for. Okay, yeah, animated art. And make sure this is on animated art, because when this is on and you head to the Apple Music, actually, what it does is it animates the picture. This picture right here stay animated on the lock screen, when you're playing the music. Yeah, and it's super cool. Another quick tip to never forget is on the icons. If you tap and hold on any icon, let's type on contact right here, you can customize it. It's like the same size of other icons right now, but you can just, if you press on the next one, you see what it does. It just, it change. Yeah, we can just send it back. And one more thing I have to add is you can actually lock any app with the face ID, record ID, so that yeah, anyone trying to get access to the to the app will have to use the required face ID and everything, so that you can get access to it. This is for more privacy. you know Another trick you want to know is when you slide the control panel, you press on the flashlight. We all know you can focus. Maybe you can keep the light focus on something, or just keep it wide. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can just, what it does. You see what it does, right? Yeah, you can just expand it, or yeah, you keep it straight. Yeah, if I can say so. So it's super cool too, because yeah, depending on like what you'll be looking for, sometimes you lose something, you'll be looking for it. So yeah, sometimes you can just customize just the flashlight, and yeah, use it better. And yeah, one very important thing is no more SIM card with Apple from now on, because there is nowhere for a SIM card like a physical SIM. So what they do now, they have a eSIM, which is like an electronic SIM. Yeah, you just go in the settings, and they're gonna show you how to set it up, and yeah, that's how it is. Because from now on, there's no physical SIM or anything you have to put in now. It's just electronic SIM, and yeah, you just register with your number, and it goes smooth. Super cool too. Yeah. And up here you have I think this made for AirDrop. When you trying to AirDrop from Apple to Apple, y'all just touch each other phone, and it makes it fast and smoother. Yeah, it's also good. On the side click is you can customize it, but yeah, most people use it for camera use, because yeah, it's best that way. Let me show you how we go. When you click once on the side panel, camera open. What you're gonna do here is, okay, you don't need to rotate it. What you're gonna do here is, when I slide, it just help and zoom. It zooms, right? But yeah, there's when you press twice, right? Okay, you take the pictures right now. But yeah, when you press it smoothly, not like hardly, but because when you press hardly, it's gonna take a picture. But yeah, you press smoothly twice, and it's gonna open this. You see this menu? Yeah, you have different modes. You have depth, exposure. Yeah, I can press once to get in exposure and use it. Yeah, I can go darker, I can go lighter. Yeah, it's super cool. Like using it is it's like it's pretty easy using the camera by this side click button. Yeah, yeah, y'all have to try it to understand better. So from here, if I'm trying to go back here, you just press twice, smoothly twice again, and they're gonna take you back to the modes. And then you can just scroll down and yeah, you have style, depth, tone, yeah, and cameras. Yeah, you have different settings a lot. I'm gonna let you explore it later. Yeah, whenever you can get the phone, then you can just explore it better. All right, yeah, we're about to end the video now. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I wish you all to get also the new phone so that you can experience the features and everything. So I'm gonna see y'all. Don't forget to tap in or subscribe for more content.